A pest control startup in Jacksonville made it through year one with over $300,000 in revenue. The company across town, same city, same startup budget, same year. They shut down in month 9. The difference? One of them made a critical mistake in how they structured their business from day one. And I'm about to show you what it was. Here's the crazy part. Most new pest control companies fail for reasons that have nothing to do with bugs. They know how to kill pests. They just don't know how to run a business that survives. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5 reasons most pest control startups die in year 1, how to avoid every single one, and I'll give you the complete survival framework for free. Let's get into it. I just looked at data from 51 pest control companies launched in the last 3 years. 29 of them failed within 12 months. That's a 57% failure rate in year 1 alone. Now here's what's interesting. The ones that failed weren't lazy. Most of them were working 60, 70 hours a week, burning themselves out, doing everything they could think of. The ones that survived? Most were actually working less by month 8. So what separates the companies that make it from the ones that don't? It's not experience. Some of the failures had 15 years as technicians before going solo. It's not funding. Some of the survivors started with less than $5,000. It comes down to 5 specific mistakes, and I see at least 3 of them in every single startup that fails. Let me walk you through each one. Mistake number 1, they price like they're still an employee. This is the killer, and almost every new pest control owner does it. Here's what happens. A tech makes $25 an hour working for someone else. He goes out on his own and thinks, if I charge $60 for a general treatment, that's way more than I was making. So he prices everything low to win jobs. 60 days in, he's booked solid, feeling great, busy every single day. 90 days in, he's broke. Why? Because he forgot about the other costs: truck payment, insurance, chemicals, license renewal, marketing, fuel, equipment, bookkeeping, self-employment tax. Real numbers from a startup in Georgia, charging $75 per general treatment, doing 8 jobs a day. Thought he was making $600 a day. Actual cost per job after everything, $58. He was making $17 per job, working 10-hour days to net $136. His competitor down the road, charging $145 for the same treatment, doing 5 jobs a day, netting $72 per job, making $360 in fewer hours. The pricing framework in Chapter 1 of the free guide shows you exactly how to calculate your real cost per job and set prices that actually build a business. Most new owners have never done this math. Links pinned in the comments. Grab it while I keep going. Mistake number 2. They sell one-time treatments instead of building recurring revenue. This is the difference between a job and a business. Here's what most startups do. Customer calls about roaches. They go out, spray, collect $100 and move on. Tomorrow, they wake up and need to find another customer. Every single day starts from zero. A startup in South Carolina did it this way for 7 months. Revenue was decent, $12,000 to $15,000 a month, but it never grew. Every month was a grind to hit the same number. Month 8, he changed his model. Every single job ended with this conversation. I got rid of what's here today, but with the climate in this area, they'll be back in about 6 to 8 weeks. Most of my customers do quarterly protection, so they never deal with this again. It's $49 a month, and if you ever see a pest between visits, I come back free. Within 4 months, he had 160 accounts paying monthly. That's $7,800 hitting his account on the first of the month before he even starts his truck. By month 12, 280 accounts, $13,700 in recurring revenue. Every month it grew because new accounts stacked on top of old ones. The company that shut down in month 9 never offered a single recurring plan. He was stuck on the hamster wheel. Chapter 3 in the guide gives you the exact scripts and service packages that convert one-time jobs into recurring accounts at 40 to 60%. Mistake number 3. They spend money on marketing before they have a system to close leads. A startup in Arizona launched with a $2,000 ad budget on Google. Got 47 leads in the first month, closed 3. Not because the leads were bad, because he had no follow-up system. Missed calls went to voicemail and never got returned. Leads from the website got an email response 2 days later. By then, they'd already hired someone else. Same company, added a simple CRM, automated text response within 60 seconds of every inquiry. Missed call text back. 5 email nurture sequence over 14 days. Next month, same ad budget. 51 leads, closed 14. Almost 5 times better. Same money, same leads, different system. I see startups blow through their entire launch budget on ads without having any way to actually convert those leads. It's like pouring water into a bucket with holes in the bottom. The CRM setup in Chapter 3 shows you exactly how to build this system before you spend $1 on marketing. Set it once, runs forever. One owner told me it was like hiring a full-time receptionist for $30 a month. Links in the comments. Scroll down and grab it. Mistake number 4. They try to service every pest from day one. Termites, bed bugs, wildlife, mosquitoes, rodents, general pest, commercial accounts. New owners think more services means more revenue. In reality, more services means more chemicals to stock, more equipment to buy, more licenses to carry, and more training to stay current. A startup in Florida launched with 8 service categories, spent $14,000 on equipment and chemicals before doing a single job, ran out of cash in month 6. Compare that to a startup in Tennessee, launched with 2 services, general pest control and ant treatments. That's it. He mastered those 2, built recurring accounts, kept overhead insanely low. Chemicals cost him about $300 a month. Month 9, cash flow was strong, and he added mosquito treatments for summer. Month 14, added rodent exclusion. By year 2, he was offering 6 services, but each one was added with cash the business generated. 0 debt. The launch roadmap in Chapter 1 lays out exactly which services to start with, when to add more, and how to expand without overextending. The companies that survive year 1 almost always start narrow and scale wide. Mistake number 5, they don't track their numbers. This sounds basic. It's the most dangerous one. A startup in Texas ran for 5 months thinking he was profitable. He was busy, money was coming in, felt like things were working. Month 6, tax time hit. His accountant showed him the real numbers. He'd lost $8,000. He had no idea what his cost per job was, no idea what his close rate was, no idea which marketing was working. He was guessing, and the guesses were wrong. Chapter 5 in the guide gives you a simple tracking dashboard, takes 10 minutes a week, shows you exactly where your money is going and what's actually generating profit. I put together everything I just covered, plus a lot more, in a free guide. It's called the Pest Control Company's Growth System. Chapter 1 breaks down the pricing framework and launch roadmap so you don't run out of cash. Chapter 2 gives you the lead qualification system that spots real customers in 30 seconds. Chapter 3 is the CRM automation and recurring revenue scripts. Set it once, runs forever. Chapter 4 has the exact ad frameworks that get customers in the door at the lowest cost. Chapter 5 shows you how to track what's actually making you money so you stop guessing. The link is pinned right in the comments below. Scroll down, click it, completely free. Now I want to hear from you. If you started a pest control company, what was the hardest part of year 1? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one and I'll tell you what I do differently. If this helped, subscribe. I post new pest control business strategies every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Go grab the free guide, links in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.